So I'm here with Bren Kelly after the 6-0 win over Loughborough this evening, and really that was an impressive performance.
Yeah, very pleased. I can't whip the smile off my face because the reaction from 7 days ago has been immense from the lads. I put it on them to do a bit of soul searching, and they've done just that. And the two performances Saturday and tonight have got us back where we need to be performance-wise, and that was the biggest disappointment for me last Tuesday. We didn't perform at all. But I knew after the first half on Saturday, I knew we were back at the races, as it were, and then tonight we continued on and thoroughly deserved the win.
As you mentioned, the Calster performance and tonight were really impressive, but you've also mentioned Coleshill from 7 days ago. Just why has there been a big difference in performance from the 2 games just gone to that game?
I think the lads, for some reason, they lacked a bit of belief coming up against somebody who's in the top of the table as well. And then they're giving away the early goal against a good side like that. You know, you've got mountains to climb. But you know, they had a look at themselves in the mirror. We had a chat about it, and then it was 2 very different assignments Saturday and tonight, because Kelso was a real hard working industrial, so it was a real battle away from home, as it was when we went down the Vaz. And tonight it was against a side to be fair to them, they try and get it down and play football, and they take risks by playing football. But thankfully we capitalised on the risk that they took and put the ball in the net. So 2 very different performances, but the same outcome, which is very pleasing.
New signings, we saw Liam Armstrong played well, Ramar Murray was threatening, and Harry Harris had a good half hour, so you must be pleased to see how they did.
Yeah, they're good footballers. I didn't bring them to the club if they weren't. Liam was extremely brave when he plays, and I'll never have a go at a player for wanting the ball and trying to do the right things. You know, he gave a couple away, but he kept the ball a lot more than he gave it away, and he should have scored that goal. But obviously we'll have to work on his shooting and training. And Ramar's his work rate is immense. You know, not just going forward, he does a lot for the team going backwards as well. So very pleased for the 2 of them, and H has been around the block. I've known him a long time. He's a comfortable footballer as well. So pleased that I've got them all decent minutes on the pitch tonight.
And then for to more established players of the squad, Richard Gregory's back, and what game he had, and obviously Jason Cowley scoring 2/3 goals.
Yeah, the proven goal scorers, it's never in doubt. You know, even if they go a couple of games without, I'm never really worried, because they're deadly, and if you give them chances, they will punish you. But also, you know, just as pleasing with Guy Clark coming on for 35 minutes. You know, I thought he looked tidy, and he kept a clean sheet with the rest of the defenders. So all round, a very pleasing 3 or 4 days.
And it's Shepshed on Saturday. Always a tough team to play, and that game might be made tough for the fact that they play Worcester 3 days on Thursday evening. Maybe you could argue that playing a team high up in the league might spur them on to a big performance against us also.
Yeah, they're a good side. Shepshed, they've took points off some of the top teams in the division, so it's going to be a very tough one. And we owe them one because they battered us early in the season, 3-0, and we limped out of that game without a whimper or a response. So we've got to put that right against them. Not really concerned about what they do against other sides, because you know there's nothing we can do. It's out of our control. We just concentrate on ourselves and try and get the all important 3 points.
Cheers, Brem.
All right, Max.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.